Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shay and thank you so much for being here today. So for today's video, we're going to be digging into March's BoxyCharm. I'll tell you a little bit about what BoxyCharm is. We're going to go over the products and we're going to do a look with the products or use the products however we can. So if that's something that you are excited to see, then you're in the right spot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, if you want to be friends, you can click that subscribe button, and I upload 3 times a week. We can be friends. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so if you're not familiar with what BoxyCharm is, it's a monthly subscription box in which you get 5 full-sized items for $21 a month. They have a lot of good brands in here. There's Cover FX products sometimes, Pretty Vulgar, Pure, It Cosmetics, a whole range of products and brands. And this month's theme is vacation. Super cute. I've looked at some of the items, but I haven't used any yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly go through the items. I'll tell you what they are, the cost, and then at the end, after we do all that, I'm going to use them. So the first product I pull out here is this Pretty Vulgar blush. Super cute packaging. I really like it. This is in the shade Hush Blush, maybe, or Make Them Blush. This is what the shade looks like. It is a super pretty, muted, like, oh, I don't know what color this is. It's really pretty though. It's kind of subtle. I saw some people got like this hot pink blush and I was like, oh, I really don't want that one because that is not going to look good on my skin tone, but I think this one will complement my skin tone and look really good. It's kind of like a muted peachy mauve type color. Really like it. So this is a $26 blush, and it says this blush awakens your complexion and provides a natural glowy flush to the cheeks. The silky smooth formula is long wearing and highly pigmented. It's buildable and can be worn alone or paired with a pop of color for any complexion. So again, I really like the packaging. I haven't tried a blush from Pretty Vulgar, so super excited to try that out. The next item I pulled out is the South Main 3 Gel Eye Packs. It says they reduce puffiness, reduce dark circles, and moisturizes the eye area. I really like that because my under eyes have been getting so dry lately, so I hope these work good. So these are from South Main Beauty and they are $10. These are under eye gels for an easy mask without the cleanup. They soften and moisturize to ensure that you look rested and refreshed. So yeah, oh my gosh, you have to wear this for 30 minutes? Ooh, that's a long time to wear an eye patch, I feel like. Not an eye patch, an eye gel, whatever it's called. So yeah, still really excited. I like eye masks. So yeah, another good one. This is Butter London. This is the Double Decker Lashes Mascara. I have not tried this before, and this is a $20 mascara. It says get 200% thicker lashes in just 1 coat and a 314% increase in the lash curl. Those are some huge numbers. The interlocking nylon fiber brush grasps each individual lash to lengthen, curl, and multiply lashes from root to tip. Big claims on this mascara. I have not tried this. We will see about that. Moving right along, we got 2 items left. We have the Vintage Cosmetic Company Smoky Eye Brush Set. This retails for $23.15. It's kind of a random number. And it says this brush set trio will enable you to create a stunningly smoky eye. Use your shadow brush to sweep blah blah blah. Okay, so we got a shadow brush, an angled brush, and a smudger brush, and just some white wood or creamy colored white wood brushes. Okay, I do like them. Yeah, we could probably use that. Okay, I'd probably definitely use this little smudger brush for under my eyes. So it says, yeah, we're going to go look over that later. Let's move right along. The last product is an eyeshadow palette from Pure. It's Pure BoxyCharm. And Pure created this together, I believe. This retails for $36. This is what she looks like. Pretty. Got some good pops of color in there. And this, it says a transitional palette that can be used now or later to bring vibrancy back into your look. Our signature silky smooth ultra mattes are paired with pretty pinks and vibrant blue to lighten the mood. Plus you can layer the shimmer shades for a duochrome finish. Ooh, nice. So I do like the color scheme. This blue is really calling to me, so I think we're going to use that. Alright, so we've scooted in a little bit. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put on a pair of these under eye gels, and then we'll do our eye look, and that should give us a little bit of time to try the eye gels out. Oh, they're really liquidy. Okay, so this is what they look like. Ooh, they feel like slugs. Does it go this way or the fat part go in? I don't know. I'm going to guess it goes that way. I don't know though, that kind of looks right too. I feel like this is right. They're hitting my lashes. First impression, they're sticking pretty well. They're kind of under, like, in my way, but that's okay. So we're going to go into this BoxyCharm palette. Let me go ahead and prime my eyes right quick. Okay, brows are done. I used this brow power. This came out of a previous BoxyCharm. I don't know how I feel about the patches. They kind of like slid down. I've had to like push them back up. And to me, 30 minutes is just too long for me to wear an eye patch. I don't know if I'm calling it the right thing, but so we're going to go right into here and go ahead and do an eye look. So I'm going to take the color Perfect right up here in this upper corner, and I'm going to kind of set my concealer with that. I'm going to go ahead and take this fluffy brush. This is a Morphe, and I'm going to go into the color Naked, which is the second shade right here. And this is kind of like an orange color. It's a kind of pale, kind of peachy orange. I'm going to work that right in the transition area. Alright, I'm going to put some swatches in after this, kind of towards the end if anybody's interested. So that color, it blended out really nicely. There is a lot of fallout in the pan, like when I dip, there's a lot of powder, and when I like tap my brush off, it just goes flying everywhere. But it does blend out on the eye really nicely, and the pigment transfers to the eye, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go right on to the next shade, which is Belle. And it is this pink shade right here next to the orange. And I'm going to just kind of work it maybe slightly lower than I did that one, but kind of, I'm using the same brush. So I'm kind of putting it right in the same area, just not taking it up quite as high. Okay. Oh, there it went. We're going to reattempt to stick this for just another, I'm going to take, no. We're done with those. Let's see. I mean, it did hydrate my under eye, I feel like. It looks nice under there, and they felt kind of cooling. I thought they were going to stick good, but after a few minutes they were just like, well, you just saw. So, they're okay. I don't know. I probably wouldn't repurchase those. Alright, so we're going to move along, and I'm going to take this color right here, BFF, which is a little scary. And I'm going to take this like the smallest fluffy brush I have. It's dirty. It's cleaned off. It's just stained. And I'm going to like lightly tap into that and put it right in the crease of my eye using a very light hand. And I'm just going to like work this shade up until it's, you know, as dark as I want it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I really had to work this shade up. I probably had to go in like 4 times. I ended up switching down to like a smaller brush. And it's not as vivid on my eye as I thought it was going to be. Let's go ahead and just kind of swatch that one. I don't know, maybe I'm just not packing it on enough, but it just doesn't show up like this on my eye, if that makes sense. And it wanted to be a little bit patchy in some spots, so I had to really like finesse it to get it kind of blended out just how I wanted it. So moving right along, I don't think I'm going to cut my crease. I think I'm just going to try to go in right with this blue color which is called Mia. And I'm going to try to put it all over my lid. I'm not going to wet my brush at first, so we'll see how it works. And then I may end up trying to wet it if it doesn't show up good. It's picking up really nicely. Ooh. The 80s called and they want their blue eyeshadow back. No, this actually is kind of pretty. So the blue shade, I do have a little bit of fallout on my cheeks here. It did take a little bit of working as well. I kind of had to go over a few times and I really had to pat it on. But the end result is really pretty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this Charmer, which is this kind of a golden champagne color. And I'm going to take another flat brush. I'm going to wet this one a little bit. And I'm going to just pop that right on the center of my lid to kind of make it really pop. Okay, so I actually just kind of like dab that shade all over. And it is looking really pretty. I like this look. Y'all know I don't do a whole lot of color. But this turned out really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight my inner corner with this same shade of Charmer. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes and put on some like foundation and stuff because we still have to use the mascara. Oh my god, I didn't even use the brushes. Okay, we'll use those on the lower lash line. We still have to use these two products for sure. So I'll come back and we'll finish up using them. Okay, so most of my face is done. This hair is, y'all, it's so hot back here right now. So what I'm going to do is, so we didn't use the brushes a minute ago. I'm going to go ahead right now and use a couple of them. So first I'm going to take this is like a shadow brush. And I'm going to grab the colors Naked and Veil, these two top colors. And I'm going to run those underneath the lash line. A little bit of this color Duet, which is a dark brown, and I'm just going to kind of lightly put that against my lower lashes, just on the kind of outer part. So the lower lash line is done. Y'all, I'm sorry I forgot to use these brushes. I only used one. They do feel like they're nice quality. The bristles are really soft. And yeah, I think they'll be good brushes. I'll let you know. I'll use them. We'll revisit that at a later time. So let's go ahead. I didn't put on any liner because I thought that might help you see my lashes once I put on the mascara. I'm just dropping everything. So I'm going to go ahead and curl these babies. Oh, we're going to go in with the Double Decker from Butter London. Ooh, it's got a nice thick wand on it. Let's go ahead and give it a go. I'm going to put one coat on. Why did I curl my lashes? Y'all, I do not have it together. It says it's supposed to give you a 314% increase in curl, and here I went and curled my lashes. Oh well. First eye is done. I don't know how much you can see. I think it kind of fanned them out really pretty, but I don't really see that much of a difference in length, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. It does give them some length, but not any more than some of my other mascaras. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly put on a second coat. Okay, so this is with a second coat. I don't know how much you can see. Let me look down. I mean, I think it makes my lashes look nice. It's nothing special though, to me. So the last product we have is our blush, the Pretty Vulgar blush. I'm really digging this color. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap some right on my cheeks. Ooh, that's nice. Now to go ahead and put highlighter on, just kind of everything. That's really pretty. Oh gosh. Oh, and a little heavy on this side. I do think that it has got some good pigment to it. It is a really pretty color. Like, I would wear this every day probably. This color is super flattering and it goes good with my fair skin without being like too much. And I may have put a little too much on right now, but I think it's a good blush. So overall with the box, I'm happy with it. Do I think it's worth $21 off the bat? Yes. Because of the palette. I love the palette and I do like the brushes. I think the brushes will be good. And the blush. I really like the blush a lot. So that's 3 items. The mascara, I don't hate it. Like I said, it's just nothing special. It made my lashes look pretty decent. But there's other mascaras at the drugstore at a drugstore price that will give you more than this one, I feel like. And then these eye patches, I just really don't care for them. I mean, you know, they didn't like have any negative effect on my under eyes, but I don't know, they're hit or miss, I feel like. So anyways, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like the way my eye look coming out, because like I said, I hardly ever do color and I think this is really pretty. So yeah, I'll see you guys, I guess, in my next video. Bye.